Hey guys, welcome back to Camille's Corner. So, y'all, I've been out all day and I just got home and I saw this story that Wendy Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter, has publicly apologized to her. So, he has apologized for all the drama that's been going on for the past few weeks. Y'all know the story. Kevin allegedly fathered a baby with his mistress that he's been allegedly seeing for the past 10 years or so. And Wendy has filed for divorce, yada yada yada. I don't need to go over all of that. So I read the apology, and y'all know me and my eye rolling. I rolled my eyes so hard at this. I mean, I'm yet to see a public figure apologize for something, and the apology actually comes across as genuinely remorseful. There's always a bunch of explaining and rationalizing, and this one is no different. So let me read this statement that Kevin put out. So he said, I am not proud of my recent actions and take full accountability and apologize to my wife, my family, and her amazing fans. I am going through a time of self-reflection and I'm trying to right some wrongs. 28 years ago, I met an amazing woman, Wendy Williams. At the time, I didn't realize that she would not only become my wife, but would also change the face of entertainment and the world. I have dedicated most of our lives to the I have dedicated most of our lives to the business empire that is Wendy Williams Hunter, a person that I truly love and respect unconditionally. No matter what the outcome is or what the future holds, we are still the Hunter family, and I will continue to work with and fully support my wife in this business and through any and all obstacles she may face, living in her new life of sobriety, while I also work on mine. I ask that you please give me and my family privacy as we heal. Thank you. So, I mean, kudos to him on actually apologizing and admitting that he did something wrong, but the majority of his apology seemed to be setting the stage to justify a bitter battle over money that is most likely going to happen. I mean, he's making sure to point out that he met Wendy 28 years ago before she became the successful person that she is now. So he wants people to know that he was there from the start and he's part of the reason for her growth and success. He's taking credit for that. And I mean, I don't think anybody's disputing that, but it's how he uses this apology statement to point that out that gets me. And he's pointing out that he spent most of his life dedicated to Wendy and building her empire. He's justifying why he thinks he deserves a huge part of her fortune. That's how this comes across to me. And not only that, I mean, even though there are reports that he's being fired as executive producer on his show, he's telling the public that he will continue to work with her, and it just comes across as a bit passive-aggressive, especially since he continues to refer to her as his wife. And he's saying there's still a family when clearly Wendy does not feel like that anymore. Wendy says she's planning a whole new life for her and her son, just the two of them.
I have a whole new life that I plan for myself and my son. And
So she's clearly separated mentally and physically from Kevin, even though the legal part still needs to be worked out. But he clearly hasn't accepted that, and it looks like he's still trying to get her back, and he might even think he has a chance. Y'all, I hope Wendy doesn't reconsider. I mean, I see this happen with women all the time. They make a decision to leave a guy who's treating them badly, and then the guy comes around sweet talking, promising to change and apologizing and all of that, and then the woman decides to give them one last chance. I've seen that happen so many times, even in my own family, and I mean, it can't be easy to walk away from a 22-year marriage. So, if Wendy comes out next week and says she's decided to try to save her marriage, I wouldn't be surprised, but I hope she runs for the hills. Because I don't believe for a second that Kevin is actually sorry. I mean, he's sorry he got caught, and he's sorry that his direct connection to Wendy's money is going to be cut off. But I didn't feel like this was an apology. I felt like this was just an excuse to justify him coming after Wendy's money. And I mean, he spent like 2 sentences actually apologizing, and the rest of his statement was letting the public know that he is a big part of the reason that Wendy is who she is today. So I feel like if he was truly sorry, he would have left that part out of it altogether. Meanwhile, y'all, the mistress, Sharina Hudson, she has just been silent through all of this, and I honestly want to hear what she has to say. I mean, what is her defense to all of this? That's the interview that I want to see, so I hope somebody's organizing a sit-down with this chick to hear her side of the story. I'm really interested because it's not like she can claim that she didn't know he was married or she didn't know he had a family or whatever. So I really want to hear what she has to say. And something tells me that if she comes out and she speaks on this issue, she's going to say something like she was young and she fell in love and she made a mistake or whatever. But nobody's going to buy it and nobody's going to believe her because 10 years is a hell of a long time to make a mistake. So I think it was all about money for her. And I think that's what everybody feels at this point in time. But what do you all think? And are you feeling Kevin's apology, or do you all feel like me that it was a bit passive aggressive? Let me know in the comments. Bye guys, and thanks for watching.